Hey everyone, welcome back to Terra Nil. In this, what is maybe surprisingly going to be the final episode, we are going to do it a little bit differently. We are going to be doing all these 4 maps in one video, and that is because it was kind of suggested that maybe this could be some sort of ASMR, I don't know, falling asleep kind of video. So instead of doing four separate videos, we're going to be doing it all in one. That being said, though, I'm not going to be doing it all in one go, because that would be way too much. But for now, let's start with the first continent, and it seems like by the end of it we will actually get our real, in quotation marks, finale here. As maybe it was kind of intended from the start, but we will make our own then, and as the final level we will send everything back to wherever it needs to go. For now, we are going back to Hill and Dale, which I believe, honestly, is the very first, right? No, River Valley was the very first, but it is maybe the second that we did. We had a brown bear in this one that wasn't extremely happy. He was probably content, but he wasn't happy, and that's not good enough. So we are back trying to master these levels. Okay. And these are gonna be different, as I said, generated maps, so we just have to go over it again. I will read these because it's been a while and it doesn't take too long. Hill and Dale. This wasteland holds several small cliffs and dry riverbeds that form the ample opportunities for cliffside, shrubs and wetland. However, a healthy landscape is diverse, and other biomes must not be neglected. Begin your restoration efforts using wind turbines, cone filters and irrigators to create greenery. Cone filters can be rotated, creating a larger areas of fertile soil in a targeted direction. I wonder if maybe this was the first time we got access to the cone filters. We are back here with some more or less basic buildings here, and that's kind of nice, you know. That's kind of nice. We have down here, let's just start on the highs. Let's start on the highs, and that's honestly seems to be it for now. Fair enough. Let's see how far we can go. Let's get you up there. And let's get you up there. That's gonna fill all this out quite nicely. We do need a little bit more though, so maybe here in the middle. We cannot get up there. Oh, that's okay. And we're not exactly all good up here, so let's build one right there. It's in range of that windmill, that's very nice. And final one for this bit will be right here. And we have this little lake. We should just be able to reach. Yeah, look at that, very nice. Very nice indeed. Now this one is a little bit of an issue. We can use this to create some stuff though, and maybe we can do some shenanigans with this one finally. Can we reach? Yes, we can. So let's fill this up as well. Very good, very good. Let's see. We need to kind of build 2 here. That's actually the problem. If we wanted this to hook up, it would be nice to hook this up as well, honestly. But that is, I think, not going to be easy. But we could do something like this. And then just build one of these over here and get everything nice and rivered up. And if we even wanted to, we could. We would need to get that like over here, and then maybe get something like this. We're gonna be creating our own for sure here. Do that. because then we can do something like this. Get some power over here. And now we can link this up like this. Not sure if the water is actually going to follow. It is. Very nice. Okay. That's a little bit strange. It's easier to do it with the smaller version that we get access to later, but it's done. Okay, is that what we can do at the moment? It might just be. Let's just get some power up here. I don't think there's anything there. No, that would create one ginormous lake. Let's do something like this. And it's time for the scrubbing. Okay, let's zoom a little bit in, because apparently I can also rotate with mouse wheel. Is that what I've always been done? No, I've been clicking R. That looks decent, because then we can like get its counterpart maybe up here. Not a very good one though, because most of it is water. We'll take it nonetheless. Maybe something like this is actually not too bad. Need something to point in this direction, so maybe that seems okay. Missing a few tiles there, but oh, this is a good one as well. Maybe one final one in this direction from this windmill. It leaves you with one power opening. Hopefully we don't need any more than that. And let's see, one pointing in this direction. Maybe up here on the hill. We have a lot of buildings here, so a lot of water as well. So they're not the best, but they're okay. I think we probably need some sort of windmill right here in the middle, so we can reach this area. That honestly seems good enough. We might want something pointing down here as well. Pointing up. That's... Whoops. Let's undo that one. Maybe we can do it a little bit better, something... No, I don't think... Not if we want that bit up there. I think this will overlap a little bit and this will be a little bit of a waste right here, but... It's gonna get a bit. 22% though, that's not a lot. And I feel like we've done a huge bit of the area already. It's because this counts as well, the irrigator. That's the... Yeah. We are absolutely good. We are absolutely good. Oh, would have been nice to get one right there. But that's... This is a big area, so I think we can get away with building one more here. I think honestly we have to, because then we can... Get this a little bit higher up here. Something like this should be okay. Maybe something here to get the corner. Why not? 21%? Wow, we're actually making it worse. We are making it worse. It's because this doesn't do greenery. Oh my god. One would think after the hours we've had... I would know that this doesn't actually count because we created some rocks. That's why this doesn't do any greenery. Yeah, one would think, right, that I had an idea of what I was doing by now. That was a little bit of a bad one, but we could create another windmill here, and maybe we should, honestly. That's not a windmill crater. Sure, this is gonna... it's a little bit better, I suppose. Actually, we can build it out here. little island scrubber. Cone filter as it is. Maybe one up there. It's okay, yeah. I gotta tell you, in Denmark we've been having a heat wave, and it might not, even when I say the temperatures, it might not be too bad. I think we had up towards 26, 27, 28 degrees yesterday, maybe, Celsius. And no, it was the day before that. And I absolutely hate the summer. I hate heat. I sweat like a pig just thinking about the sun. And so you know, I don't know if I've told you before, but you know, I usually joke that you know, some people get winter depressed. I get summer depressed. So the last few days it's just been dry. It's just been real dry and warm. It's an absolute nightmare. No wind either, so we can't even create a draft or anything through the apartment. No fresh air. It's just warm and it's disgusting. So I can't tell you how happy I am. What? Oh, we're running a bit low. Okay, whatever. And that's we'll be fine. We'll be fine, game. We know what we're doing, ish. So I can't tell you how happy I am to hear the pitter patter of rain. Okay, the last ones here is gonna be a little bit weird. Yeah, I know. You don't have to panic. We'll build 2 more, something like this, and then... Actually, this is pretty good right there. And we're good. Now we need to bring back in some resources here, and we're gonna be doing that right there. Don't know what you're worrying about, game. We have to define. That's... let's just... Completely forgot to take a look at these. Do we need to do these again, though? Previously completed. I'm not sure. We don't know, actually, if we need to do these again. So, we will. There is none of these that needs to be lower than anything, so... We can just go nuts. It looks like. We can just go nuts. We'll probably do all these now, honestly. Do we have temperature? Yes, we do. But we can't really combust anything. Oh, we can. What do we need to get to? 70%? That's actually kind of high, given what how much water we have. Might want to build something down here, honestly. Is that a reason? Yes, because you're full. Honestly, yeah, let's knock these out of the park. Get these over with. One right there seems good. I kind of wanted to build them as close as possible, especially in places like this where it doesn't really matter. Because then we can get more. So maybe... This one we can ignore. 3, 3. Can we get a 4? Right there seems okay. We need a windmill down here. Get you as close to this over here as well. Well, we can get 1%. We will. You are full. That's a shame though, because that's probably a pretty good one right there. I think. Let's build this one. Okay, it doesn't affect this over here. That's good. 4. 4. 4. And 4. No? I thought that would do it. Okay. I actually need to get to 80%. Okay, so what else can we do? We probably could... Not you. We probably could Do that. Maybe get one up here. No. Okay. Are we kind of done with this one now then? What if we do one like here? Ah, we need power, of course. Okay, so we need power, that's why. We can't do it quite like that. Let's see. Well, you don't want like mega amount of rocks, so let's do something like that. And let's build that, so maybe that'll work. Yeah, okay, it was power. 4%. Actually, before the rain starts, let's build a couple of these. Let's get them spread out. We already have our first animals. Okay. Next, introduce wetland, fynbos forests, and scrublands. Combustors increase the ambient temperature, but also burn a small area of plant life to ash. Fires create the nutritious ash that sustains forest life, but may also help to correct an overabundance of some biomes. Actually, I'm just thinking, before we get the rain to start here, let's do the forests, because that... you're just doing this on your own, okay? Because the rain kinda interferes with that. Let's just finish with these. We can do it a little bit willy-nilly here. Like that. That. And it probably would make more sense to do it the other way around here, but we do have a few patches inland still that we would like to, or I would like to fill out still. So something like this is beautiful. It's beautiful. And we are at the goal for the humidity already. Yes, 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 yes. Okay, so we need to kind of plan how we want to do this. We need 4 biomes. Wetlands is kind of a given. It follows the river. But it doesn't necessarily have to follow the entire river. We could have this being kind of a protected area. Not wetlands, and maybe have this be like... wetlands up here, maybe a little bit around up here as well. Have something like that. Did you change yet? No, you did not. That's okay. What else we have? You create... You're the... We need to make fynbos first, which we do how? You make scrubland. How do we create fynbos as well? Let's build this one out of whatever. I'm not really sure what it does. Can we actually see? We can't undo that one. Okay. For some reason we can't undo that one. So fynbos, you create wetland. You... Ah, we built you, of course. Oh, the rain is so nice to listen to. It also lowers the temperature quite a bit, so that's great. I could see us having some... I'm so bad at planning. I'm so bad at planning. You know what, I'm thinking we'll just do it kind of one by one. So let's create this. Something like down the middle here. Looks nice. We're probably gonna burn this. Make a nice forest here in the middle. Well, we are gonna burn it. And this is sort of controlled. It's gonna burn everything and the animals, but... Let this something burn. Let's wait for this to finish. And then we'll build some forest in here. This is also close to the only place we can really do like a super controlled burn. We can do one up here, which honestly I don't see why we wouldn't. Get a small little forest up here as well. There we go, it's kind of already done. Let's just wait, I don't want this thing to spread. Let's build ourselves a beautiful lush forest in here. Yeah, like that, look at that, that's beautiful. We'll build one up here as well, as far up here as we can get, and then something like that. Small little forest, very nice, very nice. And we will, of course, assuming we have access to it, but I think we will build some pathways over here so the animals can get over here. Okay, well, that's the forest taken care of. We do need more Finbus, but now we have plenty of options to build that. Let's do that like that. That should be more than enough. Yep. So now we need the rocky grasslands, and we kind of need, and we need the wetlands. Where do we build the wetlands then? Like around? Maybe a little bit on the north side here, like that. Maybe a little bit over here. It's not gonna do much. Let's just get one right here. No? It's the wrong one, that's why. That would be good right there. Oh, it would be nice if this could connect. It would have been fantastic if that could connect, but it doesn't. It looks a little bit strange over here as well, but that's okay. It might be difficult to get around over here, up here for the animals, but I think we can lead them up through this. We just want a little bit of wetlands over there, something like that. And now we just want some rocky lands, and I think we just want it like a little bit like interspersed in between to make sure that we have a little bit of everything. Do we have a little bit of everything? We have... Oh, the Finbus is spreading, and even the wetlands is spreading. That's very nice. So we want the Finbus. The Finbus has access to wetlands and forest here as well. So we have everything kind of connected up here. Maybe something like this right here is not going to be too bad. You're not going to be able to do much right there. That might be a little bit of an issue. Something like this. Hey, you're not happy, but I mean, that's where you moved in, sir. That's where you moved in. I like how it's growing, though. Okay, we do have to keep in mind that we want to raise the temperature here 25 degrees, so we actually do need to do the combustors. The rain will start soon though, so let's... shortly after we do this, so let's try and see if we can't do this in places that's not going to destroy too much. But the thing is, we kind of need to do it in areas that'll destroy stuff, so we can get some temperature. Some degrees, I should say. Something like this is actually okay. I think maybe it'll spread again. The rain. 25 degrees, though, is what we need to get to. That's the target. One more should do it. Well, a better one than that. That's a good one right there, but that's going to destroy so much, though. Okay, so that's all the environmental goals again, if I can speak. Okay, so this all should theoretically kind of, for the most part, grow back. The forest is not going to spread. That's okay. We didn't take out too much. We have a nice little clearing, so to speak. The whatever this is called, rockland, scrubland is not going to grow back, but The Finbus and the wetlands. We didn't actually burn any wetlands, but the Finbus that we did burn should theoretically spread again. At least we have seen it. So maybe we build this up here, a little bit in between here. Still need quite a bit more rocklands. I can build one up or something up top. Why not? Maybe over here as well. There we go, that's enough. Very good, very good. In the final phase, recycle your buildings to build an airship. Pound locks will help you recycling. Drone traverse. Okay, let's just start out because I'm reading all sorts of weird here. In the final phase, recycle your buildings to build an airship. Pound locks will help your recycling drone traverse cliffs. Satisfying animals' needs will encourage them to preserve the ecosystem before you leave. Yes, that is what we need to do. So now you should be small? Yes, now you're small. I don't know why this is just not like that from the beginning, honestly. It's very weird. Let's just build you over here. We might need to build more. Because you can't even access here, can you? It's because we don't have the thing, that's why. Let's build you. Get up here, but you cannot get over here. No. A little bit of an issue, but I mean, if we build here and here, it's gonna be so much though. But if we do this, is that gonna be good? Yeah, that's good. That's good. Now you can get in here as well. Yes. Can you get down here? Yes. Can you get down here? No, because there's a teeny tiny little amount of land there. Okay, first things first, let's see if this doesn't fix a lot of these issues. Yoink, let's get you up there, let's get you up there. Get you over there. Over and up. Over and up. I have no idea what where we are here, but up there as well, because why not? And over here, I believe we learned this is the only way to get around here. Maybe something like that. Now we have plenty of options over there. You can get over here now as well. Cannot get over there. That might just be how it is. Now you can move around as well. We have a bear. Nice. Okay. Well, I think that about does it for that. Let's build this bad boy. Okay, and let's see. Sort by that. You are not happy. What do you need? You need Finbus, but you have like access to it right down here. What about if we move you down there? What would that help? You are also not happy. You're a brown bear. You also need Finbus. What about if you move you over here as well? That is pretty good so far. Let's see, 1, 2, 3. Okay, let's scroll too fast. Let's see. We have deer, we have frogs, we have bears, we have geese, we have beavers, and we have whatever this is. Wolf? Yes. Nice. And we all have... Oh, you're still mega unhappy. Do we need more forest for you, I wonder? Or more Finbus maybe, like over here? I think maybe we need to change that up a little bit. Something like over here, I'm thinking. But you still need wetlands as well. You, sir, are very tricky. Maybe something like that. Oh, but let's try and move you over here, see how that does. Where are you? There you are. How long do you need to figure out that you have enough? You need more Finbus. But you can literally just walk across, dude. Here, yeah, you're not happy there. Maybe you will be happy like here, and maybe you can cross there and be like mega happy. So you need more Finbus. Oh my god, how much do you need, dude? You, sir, are extremely difficult. You, sir, are extremely difficult. Not even sure we can create much more over here. I'll take it. Apparently they just needed like 2 or 3 more patches. They are thrilled about their new habitat down here, and that's how it's gonna be. That got extremely ugly very quickly, but well, we can't plan super much for the happiness, but they were difficult. They were difficult. They were difficult for sure. Okay, let's see. We have Dahlia. You are not super happy. You need wetlands is okay up here, but you are a little bit lacking in the greenery forest department. Maybe you go down here instead. That was worse. That's fair. What about if you go down here? I mean, where there's F all. Perfect. Laurel. Well, can we fit more down here? That's the question. Because that might just be the place for you down here. Territory, you are not happy with the wetlands. That's fair. What about if you stay on that spot right there? No? Even worse? Probably because there's not much territory down here for you, hey? Okay. I mean, that's not gonna be easy to deal with. Because we can't create much more Finbus. We could do that, but that's not gonna... You're not gonna be happy with the amount of Finbus up here. No matter what we do. What about, like... No, there's no Finbus over here, but what about if we do that? You need to be careful, because it might F up everything else as well. Yeah, now you need forests, which... Can you not get down here? Something like that, maybe? Is that... You know what? We can't satisfy all of them. That's 2 packs of bears. That's what we have room for. Twig, my friendo. Where do you want to live? You need more water. What about like right here, my friendo? Twig. Was that the... That was perfect. Look at that. That was perfect. Then we have rose. Yeah, that's what I thought. You don't like it down here anymore. What about like right here, man? What about right there? Yeah, that's beautiful. Nice open plains. Bear friends. Absolutely nothing I can do about it. I'm not sure I understand exactly why there's an issue. I'm not sure I understand exactly why. You have access to plenty of forests, but apparently that's just not enough Maybe they can't use the logs. I don't know. Well, I don't see why not, but alas, that is 20 happy animals, and it is, as far as I know, hill and dale, all good. Let's pack it up, shall we? And we cannot reach everything in there, so we shall do something like. How far can you reach? Yeah, you can reach plenty in there, so we can do something like that. Something like that. And let's just start sending you out, because... Can we get in there? No, because... But we need to somehow be able to get in there, I feel. We can't get up here, though, so maybe not. Wow, we have what? Is that a brown bear? It's a brown bear. You know what? Whatever brown bear arrives, I'm confident we honestly just have to say, that's too bad, sir. You cannot stay with us. Because no matter where we relocate you, you're not gonna be happy. We have 2 brown bears down here, that's enough. Actually pretty close up here. To my surprise. Can we create some extra Finbus up here? Not nowhere near enough. Okay. It was, oh my god. Third bear. Perfect. Third bear is done. I'll take it. We need that. We can get in here, right? Yeah, we can actually reach that. That's interesting. So we don't need to get down here. That's honestly pretty good. Let's wrap that up. Might as well start getting some of this together, right? Wrap it up and wrap it up. All this kind of things. So there's a bunch of stuff here, and well, maybe we can't get in here. Can reach the hill here at least. Can this get everything? Can't get this. We have these 2 buildings here that we can't reach. So we need to do something here. So maybe we do something like this. Should be okay. Destroys like a little bit over here as well, but I think that's okay. That means we... No? What about now? Okay. It's a little bit weird. Maybe it's because it wasn't... oh, they're using the logs. Very nice. Maybe it's because it wasn't raining, so... But whatever. Let's get this one wrapped up as well. And we will gather everything over here. That's... Like that. Got this one. Yes, that's beautiful. Okay, so now we have access to everything in here. Oh, we can get in here. That might mean we can actually get everything that we want. Now we have this up here. Yeah, that's just fine. I think we have access to the entire map now. Let's collect everything we can. "21 happy animals." I'm not sure we're gonna get any more than that. Luckily we don't need it. Honestly, I would probably prefer not to get any more. And I think this is everything. I think that is everything. Everything is done. All the biomes, all the animals are happy. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6 for that beautiful, beautiful 100% on the first islands. I'll just watch our boat chugga around, gather up the last bit of buildings of whatever is not green. Very nice, very nice. 2 to go. Just the one last step. And we are off. Just have to wait for this guy to make his way back. And we are ready to leave this place in the hands of wildlife and Mother Nature herself. It ended up looking not like super great, honestly, but when you have to do some emergency, what's it called, terraforming, then the aesthetics is kind of thrown out the window, I feel. Very good, very good. Let's spend a few seconds to appreciate our masterpiece. And then we'll head back to the world overview. Sort of insects, that is disgusting. Another thing that is an unfortunate byproduct of the heat. I like to take walks in the forest. We live next to a big I'm pretty sure it's I don't even know what it's called in English. It's a safe area. You can't remove or change anything. Sanctuary maybe, I don't know. Green forest area with lots of hills, lots of forests, lots of plains. I like to drive up there and take walks, but in this heat, well, there's even some fish trying to get up the waterfall there. In this heat, some of the trips there, they are just absolutely horrendous when it comes to insects, and I really hate it. They're just buzzing around your ear. It's horrendous. I'm not a nature person at all. I really want to be, but I'm really not. That can really piss me off. It makes me so angry with those insects, and they just don't leave you alone. You can just see the swarms you have to go through, but alas, if you want to walk in the forest, sometimes you have to deal with that. There's a few routes up there that are better than others, but I'm trying to get used to some new shoes as well, so my feet actually hurt more than they benefit from these shoes at the moment. So I can't quite walk as I want to. There we go. First island 100%. Very nice indeed. We are going to jump right into the desolate island as well, ladies and gentlemen, where we have a climate threshold that we have not achieved. Alright, and here we are on our second map. I believe this is the tropical island, yes. And this is it's a map called Desolate Island. Rebuilding an island ecosystem is a unique challenge. Restoring life to the oceans is your #1 priority, using toxin scrubbers to clean the seawater. Fewer river networks means you'll need to use monorail infrastructure here. You'll need to begin by cleaning the surrounding oceans and reintroducing plant life. Toxin scrubbers are integral as they cleanse both land and sea. Both greenery and clean ocean contribute towards your goal. Climate manipulation is possible from the outset here. Okay, that's good to know. We have a climate goal that we failed to do here, and I'm thinking we raised the temperature a little bit too much to be able to do that, because this seems like an easy one, and I'm guessing it's purely because we weren't really focused on trying to do these first. This was still pretty early on, so there was a lot of info that we didn't have. We only have power out here or in the middle, but we can mineralize to create some rocks, so that is probably what we're going to be ending up doing. That's an interesting map, by the way. Interesting map. Let's build one there, and let's build one there. For now, we'll probably need more. Let's do that. And can we build one on top here? No, but we can build one like over here. We don't really need to, apparently, so But we will want one out here just to make sure that everything is too close to another one. Okay, fair enough. Then... Ah, these are only in the water. Interesting. Well, then it'll be in the water. Really? Only in the water? Okay. That's gonna make this a little bit of a challenge, no? Well, maybe not. Let's see if we can't cover a lot here with our windmills. I think this area is covered pretty well. This should be more or less okay with the scrubbers reaching quite far. And then I think one over here and one here will do well. And probably one over here, maybe one there. And then I honestly think we should be pretty well covered here for the scrubbing to begin. We do have some islands out here that we might not be able to reach. Alright, we're doing these. Okay, it's not the directional ones. That's completely fine. Then we might actually want to build one out here as well, because why not? One there to take out these... I need to... Okay. Not so quick building, because it takes the water as well, so this one needed to be out here, of course. I forgot. Well, in that case, we definitely want to build out here. Something like that. Something like that. Actually, that looks good. Okay, so I was sure we had the directional ones, which we do not. So we are not quite set on the power, I'm guessing. Already we see that we failed a little bit. That right here seems like a good one, even though it's a -1. It seems good. That seems good as well. Honestly, what we might as well do is get the cloud seekers up and running. There's no reason not to. There's literally no reason not to, right? Let's do the scrubbing first. I don't think there's any reason not to, but we probably want these more or less strategically placed around the map anyway. And having them placed naturally like this really helps. Oh, so close. It really helps when we need to build something on top of them. Let's do that. Can we build this? We cannot build it here. Okay. Then I'm not sure it really matters too much. We're not gonna get much closer out here, and I think we'll get enough. All of this is scrubbed. Yes. Good. And honestly, one here in the corner seems pretty good. That seems pretty good. That seems good enough, at least. A little bit lacking on power here to get like a complete cover. This is a little bit perfectionist, right? I just wanted to get more of the coast. Can we reach here? Yeah, somewhat. Can we build one here? We can. Yeah, sure, why not? We have plenty of... I don't think this is like particularly needed. I think that more or less covers... Let's clean this bit of ocean as well. I think that more or less covers what we can do here. Yeah, maybe we can do a little bit more out here. Something like that. We can probably reach a little bit more here as well. we probably definitely can if we do this. Yeah. Let's build one there in the middle of the ocean. Out here we... unfortunately, I mean, we would have to build one out here. I mean, we can try. Okay, we made it fit. Then why not? Small little island there. Scrubbing everything. We had 79% just by doing that. Actually, we have a fair bit here in the middle that we can scrub. Even though that actually doesn't really do anything for us. Let's see if we can get a little bit over here as well. Okay, I think that about does it. There's a few patches here and there. Now I think we can work on the cloud seeding. Seeking, I should say, not seeding. This seeding. Never mind then. And I mean, this really shouldn't be a problem. Well, and there we go. That was the one we were missing, apparently. Wonder what we did wrong last time. I guess we started with temperature for some weird reason. Okay, well, let's continue with this until we have what we need. 13%. It should not be difficult with so much water, so... There's only the one rock over there, so we'll leave that as it is. 4%, that's not a lot. 6, 4, 10, and the last one, 100%. Very nice indeed. That's not even taking into consideration we also get irrigation from this, or we get humidity from the irrigators. So all we need now is just temperature, right? I actually didn't even check, which would have been very silly if we needed to redo this a third time. Perfect. Perfect. Well, next step unlocked, we will continue with the irrigators, of course. The next step is increasing biodiversity. Restore beaches, mangroves and tropical rainforests. You will also need to use the monorail network to transport coral polyps to the sea. Yes, I remember that. Still only 10 out of 11 climates, but that might possibly indicate that even though we did fix, or we did get this one that we didn't get before, we still need to get all the others to actually have, you know, like 11 out of 11 count. Because right now the game might just think, well, we only have 3. It doesn't matter that we got that one of them is the one we didn't get last time. Let's continue with this though. I don't know if any of you plays this game. Do you do the same as me? You just use like the one shape because, you know, it doesn't necessarily really matter how you do this. I mean, I don't think there's, or at least as far as I know, there's no penalty for using more buildings because, yeah, there's no penalty, so it doesn't really matter if we put a little bit extra here and there, right? Like right here, just to cover this, we could put one up here, and in fact, why won't we? Just for fun. We can do that. With the scroll, you can actually go back and forth. That's very nice. With pressing R to rotate, we can only go the one way. That's actually very nice. Would have been nice to know, I don't know, 7 episodes ago. Not more. And that is it. Everything is greenified. Beautiful. I'm thinking we will do the temperature thing right now if we can, and we can. So why don't we go ahead and start burning. Yeah, put it in the water, that makes sense. +5 degrees there. 4 degrees there. What do we need to get to? 40. Ouch. That is not my ideal temperature, that's for sure. Plus 8 degrees, that would do it. Yoink. Everything is done. And now we get some thunderstorms to make all of this ash, whatever, go away. Very, very, very nice. Okay. We have some rivers here in the middle, and it seems like it is no problem for the animals to cross. Granted that we do get the logs. So what do we need? We need 4 different biomes. Yes, and let's actually start with building our monorail network. You can reach there. Also reach there. That's perfect. And now we are in a little bit of an issue over here. We need a mineralizer right here, I think. Do we actually need more? We might. Definitely do. You apparently didn't create a lot of minerals. That's not you, it's you. So we need like one there, should be good. You're now in there. Okay, this is very isolated area right here. Let's build one there that might be able to jump in here and up there, and in fact I think it will. Honestly, we probably need one over here as well. Let's build one there too, so we can get around. Let's try that for now, see where we are at. Can you reach? Yes, you can. How far can you reach? Right there. Can you reach that? Yes, you can. That's very nice. How far? Something like that. No more rocks out there. That's okay. Can you reach something over here? Oh, we can go in there then. Reach. Yeah, like that. Go that way. That way. And then you will hopefully connect. Yes. But we can probably just barely. Very nice, very nice. Can we get over there? No. So we do need more mineralizers here to cover the entire area. Let's do that. Let's get you over here as well. And possibly right around here. Probably better. Perfect. And perfect. And perfect. Perfect there, and perfect there. That should cover everything, more or less. At least when we start packing up, we also should be able to use those, what are they called? I don't know, the buildings that suck in everything around them, the silos, to reach whatever is out here. We don't need to get everything, but that should do it. That should do nicely. Okay, we need some biomes. Obviously, coral reef is in the sea. I want to figure out if these are on land as well, and they are -10. Yes, that's because you require this, right? You require whatever this is, wetlands. If we try to plant just a little bit, I think the coral reef is probably something we can pretty much do all over the place, right? I mean, whatever requires water, I imagine coral reef is the same. It's not going to change anything, so that's not really something we have to plan. But the rest, I suppose the middle here will be be bamboo forest because it is what it is. It needs the cliffs, so let's just do that. And that is actually enough. I was about to say, it was like right here, and I was like, we can't really do much more than this game. So please send some help. Can we build them out here? No, we cannot. But we could expand it just a little bit. Something like +1, +39, +99. Yeah, let's do that. Let's have a nice... nice... What is this, the mangrove? Tropical forest. This is tropical forest. Yes. Okay. Okay, well... You create beaches. Well, we definitely want beaches out here, right? Looks pretty decent. Maybe over here as well. Something like this right here. Definitely out here. Something like that should be nice. Small one there as well, and that'll do for that. We also want to have room for the wetlands, which is this. Well, you moved in too fast, friend. So where do we want the wetlands? I guess we don't have too much of a choice. Maybe in this area particularly. You actually don't get us anything at all. That's okay. Then let's do it over here at least. Right there. How much do we need of this? I mean... we made a mistake here? And now we're just clicking all of them. What the... Oh my god. Okay, no grasslands whatsoever. Wow, that was close. That was close. And we're not even done. I mean, this might break. Okay, I guess we'll just have to see what's gonna happen here. Didn't do anything to you, at least. Okay, let's... How do we do this again? What is this? Increase the salinity of the surrounding area, allowing mangroves to flourish. Okay, maybe we've made a mistake here. Is this the same? Okay, I'm guessing we made a little bit of a mistake here, but let's... this probably would have been the way to actually create the mangroves. Okay, well, we have a lot of wetlands then, and now we need some of these, which is gonna be a challenge here with our very, very limited space now. But let's try nonetheless. Well, maybe you'll never get to see this video because it failed. Let's get you let's get you out here. Something like this covers this area pretty nicely. And we have this one. Let's finish for this guy to or wait for this guy to finish. So we don't... Yeah, exactly like that, so we don't overlap. Very nice. Definitely get one like in here as well. Get the last one like out here, something like that. We might want to build more just to make it pretty around here. It did the trick, but... Okay, so monorails can then be utilized for recycling. So connect your airship to the monorail network, satisfy the needs of marine and terrestrial animals for them to remain and help maintain the ecosystem when you leave. Yes, yes, yes. I'm not exactly thrilled that... What's this one called? Desolated Island? It's this one, yes? Okay, it's updated now. Fair enough. I was about to say, I'm not exactly thrilled that the... What's it called? The page wasn't updating. Okay. I was about to say, we don't have access to the log, so I cannot do anything about this until you just kind of be happy. Okay, I think we want a little bit more coral reef. Let's build 4 more. So if we click on this, where was the whale? There it is. Click on the whale. No, you do actually want ocean. Okay, so we need to be a little bit careful. We do want some ocean here and there. We do want some ocean. I'm thinking then we'll leave this for ocean and this over here for ocean. And this, maybe up here we can actually make some coral. Maybe leave this a little bit oceany as well. Okay, so maybe we're not going to use all of these, but that doesn't really matter. So let's get you up there. Let's get you up here. And where's this one there? Get this one like up here. And the last one right there, let's get that in there. Why not? Okay, let's build this one. We can build it out here on an island. Why not? Let's build the airship. Do we need to do it? No, we can just build it there. That's good. Recycler station. Okay. Okay. We almost had a problem. Wow, considering how much we've played this game, we still had a lot of issues here. Okay, let's see. What are you looking for? You need greenery. Yeah, that's gonna be difficult. I have to say, that's gonna be real difficult. You need beach and you need greenery. What about like, I don't know, dude. I don't think we can actually have a tortoise be happy here. You need more beach. Yeah, I don't think we can. What about over here? Nope. That's not gonna happen. That is not gonna happen. Luckily, I don't think it matters. Luckily, I don't think it matters. You have plenty of beach here, but you don't have any greenery. Yeah, and we have no way to recreate greenery. Right? Or do we? Or do we? What about... What about doing that? And then what about doing that? And then maybe... What about doing that? I mean, we can't get above 50% anyway. Oh, 50%, 50 degrees. So maybe what we want here is just a bit of rain to fix all this. Hello, hello, welcome friends. Enjoy this beautiful new greenery created just for you. Nice. Now you. Right, that's no buildings. That'll take care of itself. Otherwise, everything else is a-okay. You need to move. Or we just do the same down here a little bit. Well, it's enough to let them to keep you here, and it's enough to make you super happy. You don't need a lot. I mean, isn't that beautiful? Isn't that beautiful? Okay, we have these buildings out here. They might actually still be a problem. Yeah, you're definitely not gonna reach. We need. How are we gonna do this? Can we even get you to reach? Where's the monorail? Right there. Okay, you can reach. Phew! That might just have been a little bit of a bug there if we wouldn't be able to get that back. A tortoise, but my friend. There you go. Yoink. Not enough space? Well, maybe we'll do a little bit over here as well. I mean, you might not make it just because the water is not here at the moment, or it's not raining, so you might not make it. In either case, let us start. Where is it? It's this one. Let's start recycling. You're okay there. We can grab you and you and you. We definitely want some of these recycling silos up here. Ooh, you barely don't reach that one. You do, and you reach the rest. Yeah. So once we pick up this, I think we'll be okay. A tortoise, you say? Yeah, you'll have to wait, guys. You'll have to wait. You will have to wait. I created so much greenery for you. You'll just have to wait a little bit for the rain. Just wait for the rain. Otherwise, let's do it like that. Yeah. Otherwise, the rest is happy. These will be happy when the buildings are gone. These will be happy when the buildings are gone. Are you connected here through anything else? Yes, so we kind of can start collecting here as well if we wanted to. It's not if we want to, it's actually that we need to. Okay, we are over here, so we kinda... We can actually start with this as well. There's a few flags here that we might not be able to get, so let's just do that. That should grab everything. And then we can start getting rid of these as well. Get that one as well, honestly. And now that we have nothing else down here, we can grab these. So how are we looking now, my friendos? We're looking beautiful. We are looking beautiful. And we have tortoise out here. Well, you moved in a little bit of a bad place, my friend. You dum-dum. Well, that's the wrong beach, friendo. Don't know if so many so close to each other will be happy, but no, you're not happy. Well, we can't house that many tortoises then. I built you there. Was that a mistake? No, I don't think so. I guess we can bust a small area over here as well. That's not gonna be enough, is it? What if we built you up there? Something like that. That's a little bit more then. Make it green. Is it you? Yes, it is. What about if we send you over here now? Back to your home. Is it helping? I think it's helping. Look at that. With each new beautiful grass tile, they are absolutely loving it. Come on, the last few. There we go. Oh, they're being made into wetlands. That's the problem. The wetlands is spreading. Ah, okay. Well, nothing we can do about that. Son of a gun. Okay, well, we need to pick that one up. And we need to pick this one up again. That's fair. It's your own fault, dude. I can't do anything about that. So if we send this, it doesn't quite catch that, so we might actually want to just real quick build a little node out here like that. That'll reach, yes. Yoink and yoink. Okay, and before we leave, you're gonna be unhappy, but it doesn't matter because Daisy is happy and Meadow is happy. Well, you did that to yourself, friendos. You did that to yourself. You didn't want to move, you didn't like the other places, so now you are stuck with being sad. But the rest, we have happy parrots, we do have a few happy tortoises, we have happy manta rays, happy flamingos, we have happy reef sharks, and we have a couple of happy whales. And that'll do it. And we did all the climates, of course, although not that it wouldn't be too late now. Let us launch. Okay, this turned out to be a little bit of a disaster. Definitely on us, on me, for not reading once again the buildings. I don't think we would have had to have so much wetlands if we had used the whatever they were called to actually make the mangroves. I like how it turned out anyway. This is a very tropical island. The tortoises weren't too happy about it, but some of them were. Some of them found a home, and that's enough. That's a crab right there. Nice. But otherwise, I think it turned out all right. It looks nice, at least. Oh my God! All the mosquitoes. What a nightmare. Jesus! All the mosquitoes there. That was. It could be dragonflies, I suppose, but I'm guessing not all of that is dragonflies. I think it looks pretty nice. Also with all the water flowing down there from the wetlands. It looks amazing. Still getting a bit of grasslands being made. Okay. Let us continue. That is 2 of 2 islands down. Not 2 of 4. 2 down, 2 to go is what I wanted to say. Very, very snazzy indeed. And that gets you to 100% as well. Hopefully, yes. Very nice. Very, very nice. It's a little bit unsatisfactory just to have so little done, but it's nice to see the 100% anyway. Okay, well, up next we have the subpolar river, where we also missed a climate threshold. We did get all the animals and all the biomes, of course. I don't think we can avoid the biomes, but we did get all the animals. We just need the last climate threshold. I assume it's, once again, we just didn't check, but this time we will. Alright, and here we are in our polar region, the subpolar river, where we have a climate threshold that we did not reach. This subpolar river is sparsely populated with tree snags and barren riverbeds. Restoring the area will require a network of pipe hubs and judicious use of carbon compactors to create rocks for wind turbines and lichen or lichen. I think it's lichen. I think I heard it in a movie the other day, and I've always said it. I've always called it lichen, but I think it's actually lichen. I'm not sure. Your first task is to maximize greenery coverage. Pipes from the pipe hubs can pass over rocks, but are blocked by trees. Creating too many rocks prematurely with the carbon compactor can make it difficult to access enough land for greenery coverage. I think I remember. Was this the first time that we got access to the pipes? Because I think we didn't realize in this one that we can actually chain these together, and I think that was our big downfall on this one. Not a downfall, but I think that was the issue. Let's see here. We have 3 thingamajiggies to go for here, or to keep an eye out for. We have temperature, humidity, and toxicity in this one. And which one did we not get, I wonder? We didn't get the ivory overgrowth, and that's probably because maybe we decreased the temperature before we got to the humidity. I would assume so, honestly. Okay, let's see. But there is very little in this one that we need to really look out for. So one of the first things we want to do after we maybe green everything is definitely get the humidity up. The toxicity down will handle this one on its own, I'm pretty sure. So I don't think we need to worry about that. But after we have this one and this one, then we can start doing really whatever. This one will be handled, you know, on its own as well. Let's see, less than... Okay, we do need to go less than -5 here to get this one. So there's something to keep an eye out for. But first, let's start getting some water up in this place. There we go. Very nice, very nice. And Excuse me. Let's get one over here as well. Maybe you can even reach up here. No, you cannot. That's fair. It's okay, because we actually want one up here. Don't need you to be too far away, but it doesn't actually matter. Let's get it at the edge. It's still gonna reach everything. It does create some trees here as well. Very nice. We place you there. No, you're not gonna be able to reach over here, unfortunately, no matter what we do. Yeah, it's very close. It's like one tile away, but not much we can do about it. And the last one for this is going to be up here. Like that. That is everything but this little thingamajiggy right there. That is watered up. Nice river, nice river. Okay, we want the carbon compactor. Right, you steal all the trees that are near to create rocks. Because what we want to start doing now is the scrubbers. So we do need some trees. Let's just get a windmill everywhere we can. Not there, unfortunately. Yeah, up here is a little bit bare bones, a little bit barren. Here is like a pocket we might not be able to reach. Maybe we can. I think we can get most of this with these two. Might be a little bit of a dead zone here as well. Let's start with what we can reach. Let's start with what we can reach. Something like that. It's pretty good. That covers a lot up here. Yeah, we cannot get over here. I think something like that here in the middle seems good. Then this will cover nicely here, and this will cover nicely down here. Trying to have not too many dead zones, like small pockets, and not overlap too much. I think this is like here is okay. We still have like a bit of a pocket, so maybe I'd rather do something like this. There's a little bit of a compromise here. This is not a great one, but I think we need it to be able to reach the middle here without adding more rocks. Okay, let's see. Definitely want something in the corner here. And can wait with this one because we're probably going to have to create something here anyway. We just suck up the 2 trees here. I think that's okay. It's a few rocks, but it's enough. We don't want to cover the entire area anyway. Yeah, see, this is better like this. There's still a bit right there, but that's okay. I think that's okay. Let's see, we're gonna have a bit of an overlap here just because of the terrain, but I think that's all right. Ooh, you can almost reach a lot up there. Something that my brain can't handle. There's this little one here, but it seems like a waste to eat these trees. I suppose we still could. It's just the one tree. I still think it's a waste. It's a waste. I'll have to deal with it. That is a good one. Well, we have a bit here now. We have a bit here now. That's a waste, but we're gonna do that one. We definitely want something over here as well. That's for sure. Can we eat like just 2 trees? Maybe even just the one. Maybe even just the one right there is good enough. And yoink, you right there. I think in the corner there. Pretty good. We'll get another one on you. that. You will cover each other there quite nicely. Yeah. And here towards the end we will have a bit of an overlap, but that's okay. What about you here? Yeah, we have a nice patch right there that we would like to cover, something like that. And something here in the middle, maybe. %. We have a nice area up there that could get us below the 5%. That will be the threshold, the final threshold that we need toxicity-wise. Okay, let's create a... Can we get just the one tree? We can if we do something like this. Then we shall. Something like that, and that's enough. So what we want now, before we start doing anything temperature-wise, that is humidity. Now, humidity we do gain from the pipe hops as well, but let's do the cloud seekers first, shall we? 2% there. I think that's just free 2%. Yeah, it doesn't interfere with anything. So 5% there, something like that. I don't think we can fit 2 here. No. We can get 1 here though. That's good. Ooh, look at those aurora lights. 1% might as well, right? 2%, 2%. It's gonna be difficult to get that that up to what we want to. 3% there. We could... I mean, for more cloud seeking, we could consider creating more rocks. Where would it make sense? The problem is that there's a lot of trees here that are very clustered up, so it's going to be difficult not to suck in a lot of trees. So we might call it here, but let's take a look. I mean, right around here, we might be able to get one here and maybe another one down here. I'm not sure. We could definitely get one in here, but I think this one eats too many trees. I mean, look at the size of this rock area that we'll be creating here. It's too much, and we can't. I don't think there's any way to decrease or increase the area here. So let's for now keep that as it is, and if we need it in the future, then we'll create some rocks. But for now, let's get some pipes going. And we of course need to do that for sure. Can we actually... Ooh, we can. Yeah, let's do that. Why wouldn't we? Get a little bit extra. We have plenty of resources. Not you. You. And you're cheap as well, so... I think we can squeeze one in here, yes. Oh, we can actually just continue it like this as well. Interesting. I did not even know. All the things we still do that. We have so much, so many resources, so it doesn't really matter. Let's do that as well. Let's get you out here. What do we need to get to? 70%? 70, that's the max. Okay. Okay. I don't think it's gonna be easy. Maybe. I mean, we had 58 now, so maybe we'll be okay here. I would love if you could, like, on the last 2 here, build an extra, because now that's gonna be, like, a line here that's not covered because of this. And that triggers me. That triggers me. Oops. You're going a little bit nuts here with these. Just a little bit. Build you there, we can build you there. We got it, nice. Ivy overgrowth, that's the one we needed. Build you there. Very nice, very nice. We need a little bit in here as well, and that's probably as good as we're gonna get here with all the trees, and that's enough to unlock the next step. Next, you must introduce tundra, lichen, boreal forest, and rocky scrubland to the area. You may need to influence the local climate to allow these biomes to thrive. Forests may provide source material for the carbon compactor if you require additional rocks for lichen. Okay, so we do need to make some rocks, I'm guessing. Okay, that's fair. But we are not quite done with this yet, so let's finish with that. Probably could have been planned a little bit better, but here we are. I'll admit these I'm just kind of throwing down. I'd imagine that might trigger a few of you. Can we get more up there? No, I don't think so. I think we'll have to wait for the snow for that one. Maybe we could if we had planned it a little bit better, but we didn't. Something like that, that gets us something like that, yes. I don't think we're gonna be able to get much more up here either. Do that as the last one. Okay, you know what? This is not looking too bad. There's a lot of pipe networks, but it's not looking too bad. It's not looking too bad. Okay. So what do we need to do now? So this one... Ah, this might be what we made as a mistake. We lowered the humidity for this one. To be able to grow before we got to the ivy overgrowth. That's probably what we did. So what we want to do now is not lower humidity, because then we're gonna fail some of the others. We want to lower the temperature until we get all of this, I think. So let's do that. Let's lower the temperature with some, what are they called? Flash freezers. -6, that seems decent. Boosh. Get some snow going. Another -6, why not? There you go. Get some moths. -3, I mean, why not? Moss on boulders. -7. So now we just need to get down to less than -5 so we can get some snowfall. A couple of more of these should do the trick. And one more small one right there. Nice. So that's all the climate goals are done. Okay? already looking like a wintry area, and everything else is now getting, actually it's getting white, not green. Okay. Now we can start to lower the humidity. Both of these needs lower humidity. You just need toxicity to be low, and you're okay here. You're good conditions, you're not wonderful. That's fine. Okay, so we need to combust some stuff here. That's not the one. It's the dehumidifier. Do we need to be quick here before everything turns to snow? I think we might have to be a little bit quick here. So how low do you need to go? Still quite a bit. Okay, I wish it would stop snowing now. Are we seeing anywhere where we can place these bad boys? We might need to create some more rocks. We might want to create some rocks anyway, or we probably need to create some rocks anyway for the Lycian. I'm gonna call it Lycian now, I don't know. Okay, well then we need a couple of you bad boys. We'll create one there, I suppose. I'm not really sure where to create this. Do something like that. That leaves us a little bit at least. Let's see if we can't get this one done. We have a bit up here. You say that's enough? Oh, we're so close. We still need to. Oh my. Okay. Then maybe one up here will do. -3, -4, -5, I saw it right there. Enough? No. Need a little bit more. Can't do you there, okay. So where can we do it? What about up here maybe? No. But up there. Are we too close to another one? It doesn't really say. We have one there. Sure we can't do one up here? Too close to another dehumidifier. There's one there. We have one there as well. Don't have one like up here, so I suppose hopefully we can do one here. Yes. Ooh, 8%. That's a good one. That should definitely do it. Yeah. Okay. Ooh. Okay. That was almost catastrophic. I feel like maybe doing another one. Don't think we can up here. Do we have one over here somewhere? I don't see one. I feel like we should be able to build one up here, right? It doesn't say why we can't build one here. I guess it's because there's no water. It does say pulls out of water. No, it doesn't actually. Yes, well, it pulls water, it doesn't pull out of water. It's surrounding vegetation. But, yeah, okay. But we got there. We got there. Please don't increase it enough that I can't actually do this. Maybe we should build this one first, just to get it out of the way. Okay, so where do we want... this needs to be on the high ground, apparently, so... Something up here. I'm a little bit scared that it's going to be unavailable suddenly. I'm thinking we'll want it in a couple of places. Because this is kind of isolated. This is kind of isolated. So maybe like kind of on the opposite side of the map as well. And we have a small little row up here as well, something like that. Spread out a little bit. Okay, so we need some Lycian as well. I think there's a high chance that we definitely want to create more Lycian. Yeah, we need to burn for you. But we could... Wow, you're both at 6 out of 6? Wow, okay. Well, luckily we can build one up here. I'm thinking we'll... what do you burn now? This one? Oh. Yeah, this one. So I'm thinking we burn this small area here at least and build some forests. Create some forests. And maybe this area over here as well. That means we do need a little bit of yew over here. It's a lot of yew. Something like that might be a little bit better. Can we build this? Yes, we can. And you can set that on fire. Ah, you're protected up there. Interesting. Okay, let's wait for these trees to finish burning. Now we can build you, and you, and you. Why not? We have some boards, okay. Yeah, of course we already have animals moving in. And before it starts snowing, so everything gets... That was actually a waste. Didn't even get a single tree. That is actually enough forest. Okay. I think last time we had we struggled with the Lycian as well the most. Rocky scrublands. That's you. Where do we build you? Near cliffs. Okay. I'll see why we wouldn't want a little bit up here, for instance. Might just throw that kind of a little bit around the place. Could probably have a little bit of forest up here as well, honestly. Guess we don't really need to. We have what we need. But it's not a lot of forest. But we also want greenland, maybe, or just grasslands, I should say. So let's put a pin on that. Let's build that as well. That's good too. Something over here would be nice. I hope we get access to the log so they can have, the animals can have access here. That's not really worth it, but we're gonna build it nonetheless. Yeah, that one seems good, and that's actually enough for you. Well, I hear the birds outside. They are fighting over the food. Or having a heated discussion, at least. That's actually pretty much in all the places we can build this one. That makes sense. That at least gives something. That's fine. We have enough. So. The Lycian is you. Yeah. How much do you give? not a whole hell of a lot, let's just be honest. Not a whole hell of a lot. Okay. So we, I mean, I guess we can just kind of build this wherever. We have so many resources, so it doesn't really matter that we can just spread it out a little bit. But wherever there are actually rocks, we might as well get them listen up. It's a weird word, but not sure it is a word. Like that, yeah. I think that's it. I think now we need to create some rocks. Okay. So where? This is gonna be like a... Right here is gonna be like a humongous stone patch. Holy Hannah, there's a lot of animals here. Bears, elks, and whatever that is. Boar. They all flock to the forest. Maybe we do want a little bit more forest. Maybe down here. Maybe down here is not a bad thing. I think we already have a little bit of stuff that we can actually burn. We should wait until it stops snowing, though. We should wait until it stops snowing. Do we need another flash freeze? Just to make sure it doesn't go below below 5. Sorry, fellas. What do you build on? You build on one of these. Can we even get you up there? A little bit of a waste there, unfortunately. But most of it is covered. Most of it is covered. And who knows, maybe it'll spread. Okay, no longer snowing. Let's burn this down. Create a bit of a forest over here as well, just to make sure we have. There are cliffs here, right? Yeah, I'm not gonna burn everything down here, just this area down here. It's still a fairly large area, but... It's a fair size for a forest. Can we... What happens if we build that there? Not much. We need more trees for that. But maybe we can suck up the trees from the forest here. You did not burn a lot. You did not burn a lot. I guess it doesn't burn the snow. What am I building? I want to build a one of these bad boys. Yeah, we probably have to do it over here. Pick that up, yeah, okay. And then one of these to get a little bit more, yes. Still need some... God, we need a lot of volition. Okay, well... There's very little reason to continue beating around the bush with this. We need some rocks. We need some rocks. And that'll do it. Good. And now we just need a little bit more rocky scrubland. That's... however, might be difficult. Let's see, where do we want it? Could... I mean, we can build you up here. That should work, right? That gives a little bit, maybe? No? Yeah. Not enough, but... This should do it then. Yeah. Okay. Okay. Complete your airship with recycled buildings. The flying recycling drone will aid you in this task. Satisfy the needs of the local fauna. Of course. Oh, these are 3 different animals. I was like, why are these so mixed up? They're just very light. We have polar bear, snowy owl, and arctic fox. And then we have an elk, a timber wolf, and a boar. And they are all just storming in here. Oh, they can walk on the ice. Okay, so we don't actually need that many of these here. Oh, that's nice. That's interesting. So let's see what we can do here with some logs all over the place. Maybe that'll be enough to satisfy all these whiny devils. I guess I can't build on the rocky. I don't know what's going on there. Get you up there as well, why not? Don't even know this is what I'm building down here. I guess it's because there's still some of it that's water. That looks very odd. It's a little bit of a graphical glitch there, it looks like. Okay. Let's see. This is pretty darn okay so far. So Star, you're absolutely fine. You just and Blossom, you're absolutely fine as well. So everything is absolutely beautiful. Okay, you can go right there in the middle. And you can go there, I guess. And then you can become a flying drone. And you land on rocks. Okay. So I think we definitely, for this one, want to utilize these to collect. Yoink. As close to rocks as possible. Oh, we have plenty of rocks up here, so I don't know what I was so worried about. We have a windmill there. That is a good indicator of rocks. Rocks over here. Do we even have any unhappy animals? I mean, look at that. Our sanctuary is perfect from the start. What more can we really ask for? What more can we ask for? Not much, I say. And are you close to rocks? You are, but you need to be as far over here as you possibly can. That should be good enough. Yes. I think that's pretty much all the buildings collected. Now we just need to go around and actually collect them. Ooh, we don't have any rocks up here. Oh, there's one right there. Oh, you're just outside, aren't you? Oh, no, we have here. We have here. I was about to say, this looked like rocks, but apparently I thought for a second maybe it's just actually the rocky scrubland, but this is Lycian. This is Lycian. And you are okay there. We know that because we tested it. You okay? You okay? You're okay. And I think you're okay. So let's let our drone do its thing for a little bit here, and we'll just make sure that everything is a-okay here. I mean, they're all happy. And we have polar bear, that's 1. Snowy owl, that's 2. Arctic fox, that's 3. We have plenty of elks, that's 4. We have our timber wolves, that's 5. And we have our boars, that is 6. Minus 10 degrees. All of these are done. Let's check the handbook. This is the subpolar river. Alles ist gut. 4 out of 4, 6 out of 6, 9 out of 9. And we should start having this thing pop up soon, right? Yep, there we go. So you're collecting that. 3 down here. This is being collected. We do have 1 over here, so let's go ahead and grab that as well. And this is the last one, I hope. Did you forget to do this one, friendo? I mean, or do you just like flying? That's completely fine. Are you going for it now? Good. And one last look. Everyone is a-okay. Everyone is better than a-okay. They are doing fantastic. Let's collect this up. Let's appreciate our beautiful work. I kind of like how we did this one, especially the forest. The Lichen kind of gets thrown in all around there, but that's how it's kind of done, I feel like. So that doesn't look like great, but I like the forest we did. We spread that out a little bit, so they have some choices. Not a lot of forest. I would have liked more, but the snow makes it difficult. Oh my god, this one is diving down. It just dove straight down there in the snow. That was funny. Is that a fox? I think it's a wolf. Are you gonna do it again? Yeah, definitely dig. Oh, he did it. He did it. And those beautiful aurora lights as well, or northern lights, whatever you want to call them. That's very nice indeed. Lots of animals down here. Lots of animals. Well, I guess maybe they congregate quite a bit around the small forests, right? So they're gonna be... Let's just hope that nature takes care of the spreading of that forest a little bit better than we did. But they are happy. That means we are happy. A little bit glitchy there, but that's okay. Oh, magically appeared new wolf. Very nice indeed. Let us go and watch the third island get maxed out 100%. Very, very nice. And that means, kind of ironically, next time we will finish with what is supposed to be, I think it's the one, right? Yeah, flooded city. I believe that is the what's it called? The rocket one, and it's because this stupid sea otter wasn't happy, and because we already collected everything, we couldn't do anything after that. Apparently, that's like final stage. When you collect everything, you cannot go back. You can't send anything out again. I believe this is the final map. Yeah, this is definitely not. And I think this is like the first one we have access to here, and then we get access to this. I don't remember. I believe this is the rocket one. But that is gonna be up next. Very nice, very nice. Right, and here we are in the final map, the flooded city, where we had an otter that didn't like its home very much. It was okay, but it didn't love it, and that's what we need to fix today. All right now, I should say, as the last map. Restoring urban areas presents its own unique set of challenges. You'll need to work around the existing concrete when dredging the ocean floor to create land on which to grow plants. Former cities can also be the home of particularly hazardous materials. To begin with, dredge the ocean floor to create land to grow greenery. Once dredging is complete, recycle your dredgers. You can then place tidal turbines in the resulting pockets of deep water. Okay. Well, I do remember that last time we did it a little bit wrong. Not like super wrong, but we can actually utilize the monorail network here with the undersea dredger, which we didn't do last time. So let's see how much that changes. I don't think it's gonna change a whole hell of a lot, but it might change a little bit. So, do we have access to the turbine already? No, we do not. We do. We do. Let's see. They do give a fair area of power coverage, but we definitely need to plan these dredgers in a way that we can have power covered more or less everywhere here. So I'm thinking we'll definitely want one up here. And maybe like around here. I know we can build a turbine here, but I think this is a little bit too far away from down here. So maybe something like this and like that. We'll connect all this up with monorail if we can. Can we build there? Yeah. Might not quite be able to connect everything here, but we might be able to like go around then. We'll have to see when we are done here. Let's see. Not much space up here, so we kind of have to build one here, it seems. Let's get one up here. Definitely need one down here. Maybe somewhat in the middle. I think 2 will be a little bit excessive right here. I'm hoping we'll get access to the power line as well. I'm pretty confident we do, but I don't remember. Maybe we'll want one up here, but for now, I think this'll do just nicely. You can hook up there. That's good. What about this? You do not hook up to the rest, unfortunately. So something like that. Will you connect? Ooh, you will. That's good. That's good. We need you to connect to there as well. You connect there. Do you connect? Oh, you do as well. Beautiful. Might want to do something like this. Thinking the others here outside, that's so we can reach with the dredgers. Okay, so you can now go everywhere. Yes, and we don't even need to think about it. Okay, well, suppose let's start dredging. We do want some humidity, I'm guessing. Actually, we don't have a lot of optional goals here. But still, we do want some water around here, I imagine. Let's try maybe and see if we can make like some sort of small-ish river throughout the up the middle here. There'll be some pockets of water, no doubt. But let's try and see if we can get some sort of river up the middle. That seems good enough to me. Well, that's you out. We also want this the geological stability to be high enough, of course. Or in this case, low enough, I guess. Does it go up or down? It probably goes down, right? which seems a little bit odd to say that we need the geological stability to go down to 0%. I mean, I would imagine we want it to be at 100%, but... And that seems like a good one. Let's see if we can get something maybe to snake up like this right here through. Still have you, so we could do something like this. Seems okay. Maybe something down here is better. Like that. And take you to do something. That's actually a good one. Then we have our river snaking up here already. And I think then we don't need to do anything else right here. That's a big river as well. Would be nice if we, and I'm sure we can, do something so we can have like some thin... small areas here where we can actually get the animals to cross later on. With logs that we hopefully get access to. Is that you out as well? No, you have one more, that's good. Let's do that up here. Are these going to be the two... What they called those, not biohazard, the nuclear whatever, radiation stuff that comes up. Is that these two? I wonder. Probably is, to be honest. That one is good right there. Now we have you. Let's see what we can do. We can do something like... something like this is good, I think. That gives us an option right here to have a crossing for animals. Create like a very, very small little lake there. Yeah, I think that's good. We'll see if we'll need to build another dredger up here to fill out the rest. And there's a lot here that we probably shouldn't be doing. Something like this seems really good. We do want something down here. Something like this, I think, is really good. That gives us a crossing here as well. If that's how it works. Right now we don't really know. We're just kind of guessing. So in here seems good. Doesn't create too much land down here. We still want it to be kind of a river and not just small little whatever they're called. So now we can start up here, I think. We can probably start being not like super careful about it, but I think we have plenty of dredgings available. We have one here and then we have 3 here. That should be more than enough. That one is really good. Wait for that one just to see what we get. We go there. So how far do we need to get this one down? It's not a requirement at all. I wonder if we do need to do as much as we can here. Maybe we do this. We just have this lake going into this. Yeah, I think because this is a good one. Let's do that. That's also the last one, I believe. I think we're gonna call it a that. %. Guess that'll have to do. Okay. Let's get scrubbing. We need to... How do we get those back? Okay, digs up earth from the sea floor and deposits on the surface, creating land. Can't connect to the monorail network. We can't just build on top of them. No, no. How do we get those destroyed again? Not sure, actually. Maybe we can't yet? That seems a little bit odd, don't it? Thought that was kind of the whole point with them, that we could utilize that area right now. I don't think we need to get this to 0, right? Maybe in case we do, let's build something like that right there. Guess we can build another one. You're not connected for some reason. Let's do that. Not sure how much more we can do. I mean, we can do this down here if we really want to close everything off. I mean, maybe we do. Maybe we have to. But it's... Okay, I guess we will. Not sure we can get it to 0%. Seems like maybe we have to create room for these for the tidal turbine, but well, we had 0% now. It literally says, let's see, we are in the flooded city. It literally said, once dredging is complete, recycle your dredgers. You can then place tidal turbines in the resulting pockets of deep water. So, you know, it literally said that we can recycle. Do we want to try and work on the humidity first here? We probably do, honestly. Okay, that makes our planning here a little bit moot. I feel like we'll probably get access to the power cables in the next one, right? Ah, there we go. Ooh, okay. Are you gonna completely remove the buildings as well? That seems... Okay, you do it like that, which we have to do. Yes, okay. Okay. Well, we need to do some of these now, because we need access to the water here. So we might have to build a dredger somewhere again. Something like this should do it, and then we can probably fill it out again. We have resources. I think we'll be okay. So can you get up here? No, you cannot. That's okay. Maybe you can when we do this. Can you reach this one down here? No, you cannot. So we need just one more down here. That is good. Good, and then we need something to grab this. I think just the one right here will be fine. And then... I mean... suppose we could just keep this mess we've just created. This looks a little bit odd. But I'm thinking that we'll probably want to fix just a little bit of it. I'm thinking we want to fix just a little bit of it. Maybe not all of it, but a little bit of it. I don't think we can fix everything, because I think this is now a different kind of water, so... yeah, whatever we kind of created here is whatever we'll have, I think. Okay, let us collect that again. Hopefully we weren't too quick, don't think we were. And now we can build some of these bad boys. How much do they cost? 25. So yeah, we should be fine. Get this as far to the north as we can. Don't cover too much. Some of these might be a little bit overkill, but up here we're definitely lacking some power. So what do we have? We have access to these. These are just these are not directional, but let's you can build these on buildings, which I think, if I recall correctly, is not such a bad idea. Get one maybe down here to the south. Yeah, remember, water is really good to cleanse, or resources at least. So let's cleanse as much of that as we can. 32 there is good. We have pretty decently covered here. Minus 17 is probably the best we can do. That's good. Be nice with something up here, but I guess we'll just have to take a few bad placements like this. We cover as much as we can. Like that's a good one. 874, really good. How are we doing here in the middle? We have like a strip here in the middle, so we might have to do something like, yeah, let's place it up here. Let's get it out of the way. Honestly, there gets a little bit more of the ocean. Then we can build something like over here, and then one down here in the corner. Okay. Just about built one up there, but there's a lot in the at the edge here that it doesn't cover. And we have a little bit there, but I think we cover most of it with that one, so that's going to be okay. And let's get you as far up as we can. We can build one here on the plateau, so that's good. Cannot really get much further up here. I think that's okay for now. Okay. So we can start on the greenery, and then when we get done with that, we can work on the humidity. We can see how much we get from this, because there's no reason to get more humidifiers than we need, or cloud seekers. I know that sounds strange of me to say, because so far I've just gone pretty crazy with them, but have to learn sometime, right? Better late than never. Let's see, we have... Guess we could do something like that. Something like that is good right there. We have a little bit here that we haven't gotten. That. We can build that one as well, why not? And continue that right here. Oh, already got there. Very nice. Dredging may have made the ground unstable. Nevertheless, increase biodiversity by creating enclosed lagoons, and bamboo grows in the shells of skyscrapers. Use the roots of new deciduous forests to break down concrete. Can already feel the earth is rumbling. But let's finish this up first. You have to be in here. That's a little bit annoying. So now we're gonna get a stretch in here that's not grass. That's okay. The rain will get it. Something like that. And 2 more down here like that. Okay, that's everything pretty much green. At least as much as I'm willing to sacrifice for it right now. Okay. So... before we fiddle with the temperature, we have 2 things that we need to do. We have moss on boulders and moss on rock bases. That requires humidity. So let's increase the humidity. We don't get rain? We don't get rain. Okay. That's one of them. We can't get another one down here. Okay. I was hoping that we could. But 11% right there seems pretty darn good as well. Uh-oh. Yes, I know. There's gonna be some stuff happening. Yeah, there was one down here as well. Yeah. Okay, the sound is a little bit strange. Okay. Well, we already have animals moving in. You might regret that a little bit, friendo. Okay, cloud seeking. Let's get that one, because that should be... ah, there's the rest. Ah, the rain starts. Okay. Okay. Humidity now has a new goal. 90%. Okay, let's undo the last one just in case that we end up regretting that. Can we do anything with the radiation yet? We can. And there's the power lines. Good. Let's do that, and let's do that. You suck in all this garbage. Yes. Good. You suck in all this garbage. We can do that. And then we can do that. Good. Do that. That should suck everything in around here. Yes. Let's do that. And I don't even know why I'm doing the power lines. There's power down here, but now I have too many power lines, right? We probably want one down here as well. Seems like there's going to be a small area here that we can't get to. Because these apparently, these have to be built on buildings, and this is radiated. I don't think we can we create rocks? We can. I'm curious, if we create some rocks wherever, we're gonna ignore it. We're gonna undo it. Can we build these on rocks? You're not within power there, so that was probably a pretty poor choice. What about there? Yes, you can. Okay. Then I'm thinking we will actually mineralize something down here. Something like that. You might still be within range, and that covers everything down here, I think, quite nicely. Ah, that's still a little bit. And that's everything down here. Ah, there's a little bit there. Everything is clean. Everything is clean down there. Okay, let's do the others here. And let's get some power up here. And let's give a big boost. Yoink. Now this is gonna be difficult up here, because there's not many ways to get in up here. We can get in like this, maybe. Can we mineralize down here? No, we're too close to... We're in radiation. Maybe we go in from like down here. Ooh, this is gonna be tricky. Gonna make a difference that we do this. Maybe. No, we need to... We might need to make some water here in the middle. Let's see if we can mineralize that. Should be able to, yes. Good. And this should be enough to give us a good incursion into this area. Do that. Do that as well. That means we can get over here, maybe. And at least build that. Then we should be able to build one over here as well. Maybe we can mineralize something in here. No. Okay, so there's something here that we won't be able to get. Would be nice if we can get 100% of it, right? We're destroying a lot of the land here, but... Didn't need that. We're literally right next to a turbine. That covers everything down here. Have a little bit up here. I'm not sure we can get to that, because this is actually still in radiation. That's a little bit of a shame. Okay, but we can create like a small little lagoon or whatever you want to call it up here. Do that, and that gets the rest. Then we have this over here, which is going to be problematic. We'll need to create several, I think. I mean, let's see. Would be super nice if we could get to this building, but I'm not sure we can. Just the one here. Yeah, that was too close to the radiation, apparently. Are you, you're full. Probably why we couldn't do this then, yeah. Yeah, you're in radiation. That's an issue. We need to do another one down here. Something like that. Maybe that. Hopefully that can reach from this one. Let's get you down there, and let's get you covering a nice area up here. Still can't reach this, unfortunately. What if we mineralize a little bit more? But the problem is that... Ooh, maybe this is just enough. Ooh, it's just enough. Nice. Okay. There's still a bit. Do we go crazy for it here? That gives us 2 rocks. Is that actually enough? I think it might be too far away. Yeah. Now we can't undo it. Okay. Would be so cool to get everything, wouldn't it? We have plenty of resources, and all this will be, you know... All these buildings will be gone before we leave. That covers everything over here nicely. We do have a little bit over here that we need to take care of. Otherwise, that's not you. Let's not go crazy. And I'm thinking this will be more than hopefully. Ooh, will this actually reach? Ooh, it will. Yes. So that should take you down to 0, right? There's nothing else going on. Didn't take you down to 0. Does that mean there's something somewhere that we haven't gotten to? Or does it just mean that because these are still here? I would imagine it means there's something we haven't gotten to. But I don't see it. I'm not seeing it. So we'll leave that as at 12. It doesn't need to go any lower anyway. I think 30 is the lowest, so I think we are okay. Yes, let us finish with the cloud seeking. Because we could get a decent one here, or an even better one here. We need to get to 90%. I don't think it's going to be an issue. And one down here for the last 3, and there we go. Is that everything? Yes, it is. Now we need temperature. We need 1 flash freeze for like 2 degrees. We get something that's worse. 3, that's good. Because that gets us the kelp forests, and now we need to increase the temperature. So these buildings, right now we can build most of them. You need higher temperature, that's what we're working on. You don't know if you need to be lower than our target, probably. Humidity is perfect for you, and humidity is good enough for you. Okay, so we can work on the temperature. We need to get to plus 25. Is that actually everything? Just the last degree. There we go. Is it too hot for you? No, but barely. Probably could lower the temperature just a bit. And you know what? Just because we've been having a heat wave here in Denmark, at least for my likings, let's lower it to something that I find a little bit more comfortable. 20 degrees I think is fine, but let's do 17. That's nice and cool. Okay. Now, let's start working on these forests first, because they are in a fixed position. And hopefully we'll be able to get enough of that with everything that we destroyed as well. We could wait for the rain here to help a little bit up here. Probably could have waited a little bit down here as well. Not sure the rain is going to do anything to the snow, so there's just going to be snow in these 17 degrees. Which is a little bit strange, but here we are nonetheless. You are probably as good as you're going to get, and I think this is just fine now. We already reached our goal, so let's do that. Before we continue, let's actually rebuild the monorail system, because I'm thinking we'll need it. Let's just reach as much as we can here. Oh, you reached. Beautiful. So do you. Nice. And you reached there. Let's get you up here as well. Don't think we need that particularly, but we will get it nonetheless. And you can reach over there. Yeah, that's nice. And you'll connect. And you'll have a big, beautiful connection right there. Okay, I think that pretty much covers it. We probably have to use that to reclaim everything anyway. Okay, so how are we looking animals-wise? We have 3 and we have 3 peacocks. That's not a lot, but I suppose we only just started. Okay. Thalassic Purifier. You create a lagoon. You're definitely too big. Yeah, you can't go there. That's... what on earth? Okay, well, I guess we kind of need to create more of these. Maybe something like down there. We'll be able to build you somewhere. We can create a small lagoon there, 54. That's actually not bad at all. And maybe we can connect these 2 up. Sure. You're too big here. Yeah, that's a big, big lagoon right there. But maybe we can connect these 2 up as well. Yeah, okay, getting there, getting there. 65%. What about up here? Could maybe create a little bit of something if we just widen that a little bit. That should do it, honestly. No? Okay. Well, then we'll do it like that. And that's it's actually enough to get us there. That's nice. I think last time the problem was we created too many lagoons. I'm not sure. I don't remember anymore. A nice big open area up here. That's really good. Okay, so now we need some sunflowers, which is from this one. No, maybe not, but it is... no, that's the deciduous forest, which is from scrubbers. Yes. Where do we want that? I don't think we can plant too much here. We don't have too much land to work with anymore. A lot of it is water and a lot of it is buildings. A lot of it is bamboo forest. I guess the bamboo forest is really on me, but let's create some of this nonetheless. Let's have a little bit, a small area up here at least, something like that. And we do like a good mix, you know. Are you already done? Really? Wow, that was quick. We do need a little bit of a good mix. We're not going to build too much more of this, but maybe one down here is a pretty good idea, something like that. Close to the ocean as well, lagoon and bamboo forest. Let's try that. Then we need the sunflowers. That's you? You build... ah, you build on these suckers. Not gonna be enough, is it? Oh, it is. Okay. I guess you just... I guess it's not a matter of how much land you cover, but that you cover all 3 of those whatever we build on. Okay, as your final step, you'll need to finish recycling the city, satisfying local fauna and construct an interstellar rocket on which to leave. It is the rocket one, yes. Use satellite scans to gather seeds from all over the planet and store them in your rocket's vault. Finally, place this guidebook in the cockpit and leave the restored world behind. And this time, it truly is a restored world. Okay. Yeah, we have an otter. We have an otter. What is it you need? You need ocean. So my friend, why don't you move down here where you'll be happy? Thank you. Yes, look at all this beautiful ocean just for you, friendo. Birch, you're not happy. You need deciduous forest. That means you go over here. We don't have access to a to the log, unfortunately. It is what it is. We can't build this yet. Fair enough. We could build that. Guess we will. We could build that. Guess we will. Guess we have to. Up you go. Plankton? Why do you insist on moving in up there, friendo? Get up there. Ocean? You really should be living in the ocean. There's a last spot for you right there. Did you just disappear? Did I dismiss you? No, I moved you. Reallocate. Plankton, you're getting happy? Yes. Eclipse. You don't have enough space down here. Well, then don't move in. Then don't move in, friendo. That's nothing I can do about that. Let's see. We have a cedar here. You need more greenery and bamboo. Maybe you'd like to live over here. You'd love to live right there. Ebb, what's wrong with you now? It's just too small, I'm guessing. Honestly, why don't we do something like this? I want to see that that actually creates water here. Yes, it does. Let's connect these two. Let's clean this, because why not? Now you're happy, that's good. Whoops. And Ebb. You're not happy, why not? Too little space, I'm guessing. The sea otters are jerks. Okay, let's click on this thing. Let's see. Yes. Okay, because it's shining in my face. Ebb, my friend, what about this, all this beautiful space over here that you don't want to move to? You want to go there? What did we click on? Like this? Yeah. Click on the wrong one. Ebb. Doesn't matter. We can't do anything about that. Oh, I don't want to anyway. Sprout. You want more deciduous forest. What about if you move up there? Oh, I click on the wrong one. Why do I do that? Sprout, where are you? You're loving it. Okay. We have ourselves an eagle, super happy, that's 1. We have turtle, super happy, that's 2. We have a panda, super happy, that's 3. We have boars, super happy, that's 4. Peacocks, super happy, that's 5. And the final 6th one is the sea otter, which is super happy. Good. Can we now release that? Okay. Stage 1 of 9. Let's get you down. Let's get you down. Do I need to do anything with the... Do I need to do this again? I have to use these. Okay, well, I guess we actually do need to. Okay. Okay, we need more forests. Let's do that. Now we need some ocean, some lagoon, which is right here. Yeah, look at that. All the lagoon. Okay, that's that one done. We don't have access to anything else, so let's just continue building these. Let's continue building these. Can we just build the entire rocket before... You might actually be able to. Maybe it's because we've already done this. I'm not sure. Boink, let's do that one. Let's do that one. And let's do that one. Okay, what else do we need here? We need some of you, apparently. Yes, and now we need some... whatever that is. Where do we have that? Oh, right here. Yep. All nice. And we have our desolate island here that we need to do some stuff with as well. We have some mangroves, I think it's called. Almost. Come on, come on. Beach down here, yes. More beach. And this, yes, of course. And then we need some bamboo forest. That should do it. Yes, beautiful. Okay, kinda speed running it here now. I think this is the last one we get access to now. Flooded City. Yes, that's exactly the one we are in right now. Right, some sunflowers. It's gonna be a little bit difficult to get, but we'll try nonetheless. Gotta get some of that deciduous forest as well. And I fully admit there's not a lot of tactics behind what we are doing here. We're just kinda wailing on this thing. There's a sunflower and that is everything. Let's recall the satellites. Recall the satellite, which needs to be collected, I believe. Right there in the poop water. Let's do that. Let's scrub it. Can we even scrub it? Oh, it's literally because it landed there. It's probably literally because it landed there. Okay, where are we at? We are at that. We can do that. That seems like that's the top. Now, I guess we just need to collect everything. We might have an issue out here. No, because you can reach. That's beautiful. Okay, well, let us start collecting. It is you. Yes, we... No? Oh, you just... Oh, we don't need the monorail network. Oh, okay, well. You just gather. That's fine. How are we doing here? You're not gonna be happy, but there's nowhere else for you to move. Maybe down here. I don't think it matters. That's even worse. Okay, up there you go. I really don't understand why you're not happy. You have so much space. But whatever. We have other others that are happy. Lavender, you're not like super thrilled right here. But you might be super thrilled up here. Yeah, look at that. I'm kind of pissed that Ebb is not happy. What about here in the middle? Beautiful. No one else lives there. That means you're happy there. Look at that. That's 19 happy animals. Okay, let's continue the gathering. Can we even build up here? No, I don't think so. Okay, that's fine. We'll have to collect the good old-fashioned way. No, we should be able to, right? There's right there. Yes. Yeah. Right there as well. Right there is good. That is good. Don't know if we get everything there. It looks like there was a building we didn't, so let's build an extra. Doesn't take too long to gather. Let's do that. I think that was a little bit redundant, but... An unhappy animal. What's the issue? Oh, you need boar. Oh no. Are you happy? You're happy. You're over there. Flutter. You go over here maybe. I don't know what you need. I just needed you to be happier. You still need this. Uh-oh. Okay. Okay, you're good there. You're good there. Okay, we didn't want to have another repeat of the other incident, but you're happy, so we have two at least that are okay. Phew. Let's just leave it for now. Crisis averted for now, at least. Can I? Okay, we can build one up here as well. Whatever. Oh, we have two down here now. Okay, whatever. We have a building there? We do have a building there, so we need to get that somehow. We have two buildings up here, but that will do it. But after we gather a couple of these, we should see the arrows. We should be low enough then on buildings that we start seeing that. Okay, let's just double check. All the goals is A-OK. We have all the animals now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. And we have all the biomes, of course. And we can see everything in the handbook. Flooded City is aced as well. Very, very, very nice. Yeah, we have these three up here. That's it. And then we can finally go ahead and gather up this one as well. I'm not sure if we get to appreciate this, but we will, of course, if we can. Otherwise, we'll take a nice last overview of the world map that is now fully restored. I'm a little bit sad that this series is coming to an end here, because I actually had a lot of fun. But I think we have seen what the game has to offer now. So to keep on playing it or making it any longer without at least introducing, you know, more mechanics or more challenges, it wouldn't really have made much sense to me, actually. Now the drone just has to return and we are good to launch. So very, very nice to actually finish properly with this map, I think. With the last 100%. Not planned at all, it was just kind of random. Sometimes that happens. And our beautiful long looks like a fragile rocket is gonna shoot up into space, but I'm not gonna question it. Off we go. And nature has already reclaimed what little part we left behind that we couldn't actually do anything with. So awesome, we can appreciate it. Very nice, very nice. And we got some pandas, we got some peacocks, got some birds out there to the north, and coming in over there to the east. This is kind of the same area game. Come on, let's show some different things, shall we? Did the ice get removed? I think maybe the snow is not there anymore. Which would make sense, right? Yeah, I think it's gone. Maybe I didn't even see or realize maybe, but maybe it was removed when we actually removed the buildings. So there was nothing there to flash freeze anything anymore. Small patch of polluted water right there after our satellite. But we can see at least that the brain is doing the rest. Very, very, very nice. Okay. Last look at the overworld here. 100% done. Everything is as perfect as can be. And that, ladies and gentlemen, is going to be a final wrap on Terra Nil. Everything is as it should be. 100%. Look at that. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. Fun game. No secret maps around the world, unfortunately. Let's not spin too far. That could have been nice if they had a little secret one over here, just as a surprise. I didn't even know. But yeah, that's gonna be a wrap on Terra Nil, a final wrap. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you enjoy this much longer video. As I said in the beginning, it was suggested that maybe something that people can fall asleep to or whatever. A little bit longer, maybe it'll do, maybe it won't. Maybe it doesn't matter at all because it's all added to the playlist anyway. But for now, thank you for watching, and until next time, take care.